Coming up on this episode of Admiral Ocean, Admiral Theater brings a taste of Broadway to the Gulfport High stage. Culinary art students give of themselves to benefit a community fundraiser. Some GHS seniors are about to embark on their careers. We'll also have news from around the district as well as headlines from city, state, and the nation. Today is May 1st, 2026, and this is Admiral Ocean. Good morning, Gulfport High. I'm Julie Flores.
And I'm Julie McHugh. This is episode 23 of season 7. Thanks for joining us.
This morning, I'll be filling in for Johnny Blake. Johnny should be back next week.
Last Thursday, the Gulfport High Admiral Theater opened their spring musical to a full house. This year's show takes audiences under the sea to the world of The Little Mermaid. Theater and choir students have been working for months now, building sets, making costumes, rehearsing songs, and memorizing lines. And it shows. The performance was great. Many who saw it on the opening weekend say it's the best musical they've seen by the Admiral Theater.
I'm very proud of all of our students, and seeing everyone come together as a family to put on this show is just, everyone's worked so hard to put this show on, and it's really come together.
The play is co-directed by the theater instructor Melanie Kidd and choir instructor Stella Rose. Iris Jordan's performance as Ariel is compelling, and John Tavius Jackson won the crowd with his portrayal of Sebastian. They're supported by a strong cast including Zykeria Alexander as Flounder, Cadence Daniels as Ursula, and Jaden Walls as King Trident.
A lot of our cast is really, really committed to theater. A lot of them want to go into theater whenever they're older. We have Cadence Daniels, she's majoring in musical theater. Everyone is just so in love and really committed. And it just, whenever people are committed, everyone else just gets raised up with it. So whenever one person is working really hard, another person feels like they have to work hard, and it's just an endless cycle of just commitment.
Not only do the students play all the roles, but they constructed their own set, costumes, and choreographed the show themselves. What you see on stage is the result of many, many hours of hard work and true dedication from the theater students.
So everybody being in charge of their own costumes prevents there being tensions and stress with time and stuff and people, and then just having the help building this set. We have such unique set pieces, it really helps to have everybody else working on it.
If you didn't get a chance to see the show last weekend, don't worry. The Admiral Theater is hosting this show again this weekend, with shows tonight, tomorrow night, and 2 p.m. Sunday afternoon. You don't want to miss this one.
The Women's Resource Center of Gulfport is an organization that many unfortunately don't remember. WRC provides medial, educational, and material resources to expectant and new mothers and fathers as well as their babies. As part of this program, WRC gives out thousands of diapers, wipes, baby clothing, formula, car seats, cribs, and many other essentials to care for a newborn. This takes a lot of money, and they rely on the community to help get these funds. Last Friday, WRC held its 5th annual Biscuits for Babies fundraiser. The event was held at Centennial Plaza under a tent next to the fountain, and the community gathered for some networking. And they also got to hear from Mississippi Supreme Court Justice David Ishii. Justice Ishii is a champion for life and a huge supporter of the Resource Center's mission. Everyone then enjoyed a delicious breakfast while they anticipated in the live auction. Here's reporter Ramsey Baines at Centennial Plaza with more.
This is the second year that our culinary students have come here to Centennial Plaza to give their time and their thanks for the annual Biscuits for Babies event. Students in both Year 1 and Year 2 classes spent Thursday prepping biscuits, ham, sausage, and a breakfast casserole. They showed up bright and early Friday morning to serve it to those who were here to support the babies of the Women's Resource Center. Not only are these students putting what they've learned in culinary class to use, but they are getting the chance to help with a good cause as well. This was a great opportunity for people in culinary to have a real-world experience in catering. And not only that, they get to see firsthand how people of the community can come together to help those in need.
Thanks to the generosity of the community supporters, this event was a huge success and will make it possible to continue to serve the mothers, fathers, and babies of the city of Gulfport.
Yesterday, the Gaston Point College and Career Readiness Institute hosted a special recognition ceremony celebrating high school seniors from across Harrison County who are preparing to enter the workforce through the specialized career academies. This event highlighted students enrolled in the Shipbuilding Academy, Energy Academy, and the Water Academy. The innovative workforce development program at the Gaston Point campus that is designed to connect education with high-demand industry careers along the Gulf Coast. Reporter Julie Flores has more on the story.
Students come to the Gaston Point Career Readiness Center to get a jumpstart on a career. Students come from Gulfport High School as well as from West Harrison, Harrison Central, Long Beach High, Biloxi High, D'Iberville High, and Pass Christian High. These high school seniors have been doing hands-on training in academies run by Mississippi Power, H2O Innovation, Harrison County Utility Authority, and Huntington Ingalls Industries. The collaboration between these schools and these industry partners strengthens workforce development and expands career pathways for students across the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Many of the seniors honored in the ceremony yesterday will graduate with industry-recognized certifications and transition directly into careers with supporting partner companies. The success of these programs impacts the community by preparing students for real-world opportunities. Reporting for WGTV News, I'm Julie Flores. Central Elementary hosted the inaugural induction ceremony for the SES Debonair Sailors Leadership Program on April 21st. It's a new student leadership initiative focused on the character development, mentorship, and positive role models in grades 3 through 5. The program was started back in November to recognize and develop young male students who demonstrate strong character, leadership, and a commitment to serving as positive examples within their school community. The program is led by teacher assistant Marquand Lewis. He is a former student of Central Elementary, and he says that the program aims to provide these young men with the focus on being a leader, having strong character, and feeling that they are valued in society. Congratulations to all the inductees. The Gulfport School District is very proud of you.
As we get closer to the end of the school year, our spring sports are wrapping up their 2026 seasons. We now take you to the studio for the latest in Admiral sports.
Hey Admirals, I'm Nolan Bridges.
And I'm Nate Coleman, and this is your weekly sports update.
Thanks for joining us.
The track and field team are heading to Pearl tomorrow to compete in the state championship qualifiers. We have 12 Admirals who qualified, 8 boys and 4 girls. Results will be shown in the next episode, and while track is going on to state, baseball is in round 2 of playoffs. Baseball won the first round of playoffs against Oak Grove on Monday when they dominated 11-1. Both teams started out slow until the Admirals hit 4 runs in the 3rd inning and 5 more runs in the 5th inning, then 2 in the 6th. Their fielding was on point, only allowing 1 run in the 4th. The next series is going to take place against Petal at their home field. The first pitch is today at 7 p.m.
Unfortunately, softball lost a series against Northwest Ranking after having a great season. They had a record of 14-12 with an even district record of 6-6, being 4th in the region. We are very excited to see what they can do next year with all the skill at the plate.
Last Saturday morning, the city of Gulfport found itself in the path of some violent thunderstorms. The National Weather Service has confirmed that 3 tornadoes touched down in Gulfport. Several areas of the city saw extensive damage, including along the beach between Hughes Avenue and Centennial Plaza. So does that mean we're getting into our summer pattern already? Let's take a look at the forecast for the next 7 days. We had a chilly start to our day as it was only 64 this morning under heavy cloud cover. Our chance of rain increases throughout the day. We should reach our high of 67 around noon today, and there the rain may start by 1 o'clock. By the time we get out of school, there's a strong possibility it'll be raining as our chance increases to 50% and the temperature begins to drop. Our overnight low will be 55. The rain should stop during the night, but only for a little while. Thunderstorms move right back into the area early Saturday morning. It looks like Saturday will have a pretty wet start, with a 70% chance of thunderstorms in the morning hours, and the chance for rain drops in the afternoon. Temps will drop again over Saturday night with a low of 50. Sunday we will see plenty of sun again, but it will be a crisp day with our high in the low to mid-70s. Next week should be very spring-like. Our week starts off with highs in the upper 70s. By midweek, the humidity starts to increase as our temps get into the low 80s. Friday may only get up to the low 70s, though, as our chances of rain increase Thursday. So it looks like we are getting into our spring and summer rain pattern. Honestly, that's not so bad as we finish the month of April well below normal rain accumulation and we are still under drought conditions. That's your 7-day forecast. Look for updates throughout the week on Instagram. Last week, history was made in downtown Gulfport as Mayor Hugh Keating cut the ribbon at the grand reopening of the historic Markham Hotel. The hotel was first opened in 1926 and operated until 1970. Though the building served other uses, it was ravaged by Hurricane Katrina in 2005, and there was concern that it would be torn down. Fortunately, as one of the oldest buildings in Gulfport, it was able to be saved. It was purchased in 2017 and work began to bring it back to its former glory. As it is now open, many guests and employees would say it even surpasses the original hotel. In state news, 5 middle school students from Hancock County became instant heroes. Last week, a Hancock School District bus driver lost consciousness as the bus was leaving the school. With just seconds to make a decision of what to do, a student leapt into action, working together to bring the bus to a safe stop and call to get help for their driver. As one 6th grader grabbed the steering wheel, another got to the floor and began hitting the brake as the bus began to gain speed. While a 3rd student called 911, an 8th grader saw the driver had medication in her hand. The student administered the medicine to the driver as they waited for EMS to arrive. These kids are being hailed as true heroes for not only saving the life of the driver, but the lives of all on board of the bus. As you know, filling up your car is getting costly. In national news, the average price of gas in the U.S. is now more than $4 per gallon. The price increase is straining already stretched budgets in households across the country. The national average per gallon is $4.18. The most expensive state is California with the cost of $5.96 per gallon, and the least expensive state is Oklahoma with the cost of $3.57 per gallon. Here in Mississippi, the average is about $3.68 per gallon. Our GHS robotics team is in Houston, Texas today for the first Robotics World Championships. The team headed out from campus Wednesday morning with students and friends there to wish them luck. We are super excited for them and hope they enjoy showing off in the world stage what an admiral can do.
Now it's time to give your opinion. Here's reporter Ian Price with this week's Student Voice.
As we get ready for everyday activities, we stop to eat one of the most important meals of the day, that being breakfast. There are many food options to choose during this time of day, such as pancakes, waffles, bacon, and eggs. However, 2 of these foods have been known as both similar and different, those being pancakes and waffles. Pancakes and waffles have been known as similar due to the way they are made, but they also been known as different due to the way they taste and texture. So we asked students at Gulfport High, which of these 2 foods would they prefer to eat for breakfast?
Waffle, because waffles are just better than pancakes, simply.
I'd rather have a pancake because it's moist and it's good.
I'd rather have a waffle because I feel like waffles get crispier.
I would rather eat a pancake because they're softer than waffles.
Waffle.
Waffle.
I'd rather eat a waffle because waffles are better. I don't know.
I would rather have a pancake because it's easier to get the syrup all over it,
I would rather have a waffle because, I just feel like they taste better.
I would rather have a waffle because what she said.
I'd rather have a pancake because you could put, chocolate syrup on it if you want, or sometimes you could just eat it dry with the syrup, you know what I mean?
I'd probably rather have waffles because of Waffle House.
Which one? I'll take a waffle any day, every day.
That's all for this episode. Don't forget the Gulfport High School Choir will hold their spring concert Monday, May 4th at 6 p.m. in the auditorium. Remember to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel where all our episodes can be found. And follow us on Instagram as well. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.